I got my boy Bo with me right here.
You know what it is.
Look, be right there.
You know what it is.
Shout out to D.
I got my girl right
Shout out to
here.
D in the house. Salam alaikum, Ramadan Mubarak, our king.
You already know.
Who said we ain't outside?
He spoke truth to power.
Excuse me, guys.
Yes, he was born in Mount Vernon, but DMX was born in Yonkers. Okay? Earl Simmons was born in Mount Vernon, but DMX was born in Yonkers. That was the birth of X. No disrespect to Mount Vernon, but I call it as I see it. Look to the left of you. Look to the right of you. That may also be a disciple. God put disciples in all shapes and forms. X has his wings, but before he got his wings, he had to do the God's work. So yes, we are saddened and sorrow because he is not here. But best to believe that Yonkers will keep his legacy going on. I stand here before you as a councilwoman, but before that, I was a regular person, a Yonkers servant as X. So I stand here as one of God's disciples. He puts people in places for certain reasons. I fought the fight as X did. Everybody counted me out when I ran for election. But you know what? I fooled them. And like I said before, when I knocked on those doors, X spoke in my ear. He was the one to make me not stop. He gave me the power, the energy, and the courage to keep going on. So X, for that, I love you. And I will never forget you. People talk about street demons. I got something better than I got something better in place. It'll stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned. Because I'm gonna make sure that any and everybody that doesn't know him will know who he is.
Easy job.
And to all of the little children that I see out here, God bless you. Because what he did for little kids like you. And kids like you. And people like us. He spread unity in the community. And this is all good that we are here together, but we need more of this. It shouldn't be just at times like this. We need to all get together. Put the hate to the side, because it takes more energy to hate, but it takes less energy to love. So when you see our little people walking around here, give them a pat on their back. Let them know that you or somebody around them believes in them. I am also the education chair for the city of Yonkers. So I will make sure that his name lives on. That right there is a clue. So stay tuned for that.
Come on now.
And with that being said, I'm going to pass the mic to our council. county legislator. But as we all know, stars are born in Yonkers.
Thank you, Tasha. I am also a product of Southwest Yonkers. You know, and I want to thank everybody for gathering peacefully. It's easier to criticize Southwest because we are also very often considered the hood. Guess what? We know how to behave. We know how to love. We know to stand on principle. And we know that DMX was a man of Yonkers. And the reason why we're together here today is because he never forgot it. He was never walking with bodyguards. He walked in the hood. He went to the local store. And he always took pictures with us because he was one of us. If I love anything about my colleague Tasha, is that she is one of us and she's never forgotten that. And for that I just want to say thank you. Continue to remember DMX for what he said. It is said that every song had a path of the Bible in it. Why? Because he was a man of God. He wasn't perfect. I am not perfect. But guess what? He left us a legacy. And for that, thank you, DMX. We'll remember you always.
Thank you very much, County Legislator. Again, out of the abundance, I'm going to take it off the speak. Out of the abundance of love for the man himself and the city of Yonkers, we have some more esteemed guests here with us tonight. So our own Councilwoman Corazon Pineda, our City Council Majority Leader, as well as our very own Majority Leader Andrea Stewart Cousins as well. Please come up, Ms. Cousins. So, you know, there's not many, I have to say, there's not many majority leaders who come out in their heels to support one of the biggest loyalist rappers that existed. But we have our very own majority leader, Ms. Stewart Cousins here. And I'd like her to just address the crowd, and we'll give our councilwoman a chance as well.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, how do you do it? So, you know, I was not born in Yonkers. I moved to Yonkers in the late 70s. And I only got in politics around the 90s. But the first campaign headquarters I had was where Ruff Ryders route. Right there on South Broadway. Ruff Ryders was there, X was up and down. And the first time I gave a proclamation to somebody who had this much influence was the proclamation that I gave to X when he was visiting a record store at the right on Getty Square. And he was there with all of his crew. He was there with his dogs in the back. And when he came out to greet me, he greeted me with love, and I greeted him with love. And I never forgot. I knew that he was struggling. I knew that he had a lot of things. But he knew what was important. He knew that the community was important. To be able to wrap his pain and to uplift people would make a way for everybody else. And what he did, wherever he was, he always shouted out YO, and he always remembered us. And so, yes, I'm the Senate Majority Leader. I represent, I live in Yonkers, I've been here since the 70s. But on Tuesday of next week, when I go to the chamber that I lead, I will be presenting a resolution for DMX. The state Senate will honor DMX. And everything he's done, and everything he's going to continue to do to give people hope, to let them give their message, and to make sure and his life and his struggles are not in vain. So I want to thank you, Tasha, for doing this. I'm glad to be here with Jose and with Protocol and with our good director. Thank you so much for bringing family together. Keep X alive. Keep X alive.